Hello and welcome to this Wobbly Bob special edition of fake news. At the moment, Britain is in the grip of an unexpectedly long heatwave. Here at the fake news, we decided it is so hot that not even Danny Zuko is complaining of having chills, that we should round up the most relevant news into a paddling pool full of grimy water and Prosecco. Britain's inner cities are now inexplicably full of topless, overweight, middle-aged white men who are seemingly unaware that they look like an exploded tin of spam that's screaming in agony. Several million British people had to seek emergency medical help after laughing so hard at Germany being kicked out of the World Cup that they did themselves a mischief. Drivers have been warned today that during this spell of warm weather to be especially careful not to be blinded by the light reflecting off all the pasty white skin on show. Bold male pedestrians are warned to wear headwear at all times to minimise danger. Medical experts have said today that people need to be careful not to dehydrate in these conditions and to make sure that you drink enough for your well-being. Britons everywhere were happy to point out to the experts that they had no problem with drinking enough. We've got this. Soldiers were recently drafted in to help manage and put out the moorland fire that's currently raging on Saddleworth Moor near to Manchester. 100 troops had been brought into the mainly scrub and grassland area, but at first no one could see them as they were all wearing camouflage. A local reported that he had heard they arrived but could not see them. The army then issued all of the squaddies on the ground with high-vis waistcoats. One passerby said, "Well, they are sending out mixed messages. Do they want to be seen or not?" If the military cannot subdue the fire, there are strong rumours that Tory MP Michael Gove will be sent in to handle the situation. A Westminster source says he's wet enough to put out any fire. According to a report by the Institute for revealing the hitherto blindingly obvious, British people are already getting fed up with a long run of hot weather. The report concludes that Brits are so used to weather changing rapidly that any long run of one type of weather makes them feel uncomfortable and a bit nervous. It also leads people into a false insecurity about the accuracy of weather forecasts. It is advised to treat any weather forecast with suspicion. The heatwave is having repercussions for tourism as well. One French visitor said to our reporter, "Normally when you visit Britain, if you don't like the weather, you just have to wait 5 minutes and it'll change. This is playing havoc with my schedule. Come on Britain, where's your drizzle?" For shizzle. Office workers are getting excited today that there's a remote possibility they'll be able to convince the office junior to go and buy everybody an ice cream. At least one male member of staff will of course make a lewd comment about sucking or licking and ruin it for everybody. Shame on you, Gary. Shame on you. It's always you, Gary. It's always you. Finally, on a lighter note, if you want to get your own back on weather forecasters who give it inaccurate forecasts, why not befriend them? Tell them you'll meet them somewhere and then don't go. See how they like it. That's the end of this British heatwave Wobbly Bob fake news special. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with the made-up events as they don't happen.